do the best you can to give a New Life Worship Center welcome to Dr. August Thomas.
I was going to be here this morning to sing it for you, but I got off the plane at the wrong place. I thought I was getting off in Tulsa, but I got off in Oklahoma City. And I was standing there, and there's a big bunch of buses that come up, and I thought they'd probably take me where I was going, and I got on that bus, and I thought, well, probably a Promise Keepers meeting or one of them big churches that I'll get to go to, but they sent me down there, and folks, I hear the big brand stack up in there, and I said, that's old Deacon Stubbs in there. Brother, I'm going in and see what he's up to. Because I can hear, yeah! And I said, that's him. I know his voice. You know where I see him. But you see, I got a photographic mind. I just forget to put the film in. And I hear that praise band start up in there, and I thought, I'll go in there, and the old Deacon Stubbs, brother, he's got when he's singing, it looks like he's got ants in his pants. I had them in my pants one time, and boy, I tell you, sure, it looked like I was doing the war bath. But I went up there, and I was going in, and there's a guy sitting out there in a little outhouse, and he said, what section do you want? I looked at him, and I said, honey, when I go to these big meetings, brother, I'll tell you, I don't need any section. I'm getting in there with Stubbs, and we're going all over. He looked at me kind of funny, but you can tell by looking at me, I'm pretty smart. Well, folks, I went in there, and in that big old floor, everybody is sitting around the wall on church benches. And I thought, Hogwash, what's going on? We're supposed to have a praise meeting here, and you're sitting around the wall on church benches. And I was trying to find that Deacon Stubbs. I was just looking, I didn't, about that time I saw the leader of the band. I don't know where Stubbs went. He probably went off to the bathroom or something. And I saw some guy doing like this, and I walked over and I said, say, if you play a number about me, I'll sing and I'll get out there and I'll do like Stubbs does. And before you had time to answer, the people, they raised up in their seats and I begun to holler. And well, we turned around to see what they was hollering about. Well, folks, it's no wonder they was hollering. Two big bunches of tall, skinny boys come out there and with nothing on but their And I have a great big old round ball about that big around. And somebody I heard say, Sweet 16! And I didn't know what in the world was going on. And they had that big old ball and then out there doing like that. Brother, I tell you, when I saw them guys out there and they didn't have enough clothes on, they shotgun around. No, I didn't even want to shotgun. Somebody called it off. And I know that was one of them big conventions because I saw cars from Oklahoma and Texas and Ohio and all that on the outside. And I went in and I said, what is something wrong here? I come in here to a big praise meeting, what do I see? I see a big old floor out there, where there's a pretty sunny, had a line right down the middle of it, on from one side to the other, big old circle right out there in the middle of it. And then those guys, somebody called the policeman, because the policeman come out there with the tailboard shirt on. He had a white stripe and a black stripe and a white stripe and a black stripe and a white stripe and a black stripe and a white stripe and a black stripe. But I know he was a policeman because I got his whistle. He was right there, folks. He had that big old ball out there. Those guys are going to argue on who's going to get that thing. And so that policeman, he didn't know what to do. So he thought to himself, he got out there and he got the tallest, ugliest boy I ever seen in my life. And he got that looked like two baby roosters. One is looking this way and the other looking that way. He got right in the middle. He's holding that ball. And you know that other policeman standing over there or somebody, they blowed on that whistle there. Scared that policeman half to death. He throttled that ball right straight up on the ball. Folks, that caused the biggest fight I skinny fella got it, and he took off down the fourth floor like a chicken with the fishing worm. Well, I was standing around there, and I never could find Deacon, but there was so much stuff going on, and on one side they going, go, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. I looked down there, folks, and there's a bunch of praise girls. I know they're praise girls because they're all dressed alike. They had little things on, you know. I thought, boy, you just praise your legs clean out of those things. And they go, yeah, 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 yeah. And I looked down there, I said, go home and get some clothes on. I did. Back out there telling them all the chopping and everything else, that one fella, he got that ball, but he done hit that thing. I said, boy, he was going to go home with it. He's going to run out the door, and about that there time, when that door down there was a great big fat woman about that big around. She was eating some popcorn and drinking the Coke, and she'd go, he knew he wasn't going to get out that door. He said, Lord have mercy, what do I do with this big old ball? After I got it, all them others is chasing me. He found a funny looking object hanging up on the wall, and I know he thought he could throw that ball up in there and come back later with his stepladder and get it. So he ran and he took that ball and he goes, Koo-hoo. He knocked the whole bottom out of that son. He threw that thing so hard it was ka-boom, just like that. That policeman blew the whistle and that ball got over here to another guy, and so he threw it to another guy down there, and brother, here they took off down the other way. I said, throw it to me, I'll run out the side door. But they wouldn't do it. Well, all that time, and that lady down there, she made me so hungry for popcorn, I went around and there we go, and I just grabbed one there and got on that dog. And then in a little bit, the policeman walked up to me, and he said, did you pay for that? I said, no. He says, well, I need to help you. I said, Hopkins, if you want some, get it yourself. I wasn't going to share mine with you. And so I was standing there and I was eating that. That they did all this racket, they were running around down there chasing one another, and they finally got down to the other end. And folks, I tell you for sure, there was one of them things down at the other end down there. Tell you what it looked like. It looked like a big old ring about that big around with a minnow dipper on it. And he thought this one didn't got no hole in it. He would just lay that ball up in there and come back later with his stepladder to get it. And so he'd go down to that, and he laid there, he threw that ball up in there, and folks, he knocked the whole bottom out of that thing, and it fell right out. Then the other guy got it, and he took off down the other. And I said, August, you ain't in no crazy meeting. You in the crazy house. I said, you two big bunches, a tall, skinny boy, come out here with nothing on but the underwear and try to make a ball out of a little nipper with a hole in it. Honey, they gotta be crazy. And I said, you just get yourself up and you get yourself out of there right now. And so that's the reason I was a little late, because I just got in from Oklahoma City, and then they something about it, and kept on saying, boy, they're having fun. I thought, yeah, crazy people usually do. I know that from Pastor Thomas.